Ever since I've seen the Paralives create a para mode, I have thought that it looked quite similar to one of my favorite game series, The Walking Dead. And that is the Telltale Walking Dead game series. In general, I think the paras just really fit the Telltale vibes well, and I'm curious how similar the characters can actually be to the Telltale game series aesthetic. So today's gonna be a little experiment, and I'm going to see how similar they really are. So we're going to create two characters today, one from The Walking Dead. So my green screen just rudely fell down, and that was terrifying, but let's get back to business after that whole kerfuffle right there. Anyways, we're making Telltale characters in Paralives. That's the whole gist of this video, and let's just get into it. Okay. I think I'll do from the most popular Telltale games. The first one, The Walking Dead. My personal favorite, I love it so much. I've replayed it a couple times just because it's that good. If you enjoy storytelling games and you haven't played Telltale games before, I definitely recommend it. It's just really good. It is a little gory and more dark though, so if you don't enjoy that kind of stuff, then I would recommend skipping it. So first, I think I'll make Lee from The Walking Dead. I don't normally make guy characters in games, so maybe this will be a good challenge for me too. I decided Lee though because Lee is, you know, the coolest character in the game. He's the main character, and he ends up taking care of this little girl named Clementine and helping her through the zombie apocalypse. It's very emotional. It definitely pulls at your heartstrings when you're playing. So I have a pic of Lee pulled up on my other monitor. Let me just like take off hair. I feel like this skin tone is pretty similar to Lee's from what I'm comparing here, and already like the styles just look so similar. I think this is gonna fit the aesthetic of Paralives perfectly. The other game I'm going to create a character from is Wolf Among Us. I think that's one of the other like top Telltale games. That one I might make one of the princesses from. Wolf Among Us is like fairy tale characters in the real life. So the main character is Bigsby Wolf, aka the big bad wolf, and it's a really interesting story. So that one's really good too. Honestly, all the Telltale games are just really fun. I miss playing them. I'm pretty sure Telltale got bought out or something, so the games aren't the same as they used to be. Maybe I'm gonna customize the skin tone a little because it's like just slightly off. Oh, and I didn't realize you can even do like highlights and shadows. His lips in the picture are a little lighter, it looks like. Natural blush. Lee has more like a dark contour. There isn't really any highlights in the game that I'm seeing. Like nothing like that. So maybe I'll just kind of bring that down a little. And skin tone is still not exactly right. I know, like that. Okay, I think that's close. And then he does have some like wrinkles. Are there any wrinkles? Am I just being silly? I do have him as young adult. I'd say he's more of an adult. There we go. Now we got some wrinkles. That is actually kind of perfect. His head shape is pretty similar. His head is like a little more square, I would say. It's always fun trying to navigate a new game. Every time it's it's a little bit of a challenge. This is kind of making me want to replay the game for like a third or fourth time. I can't remember if I've replayed it like 2 times or 3 times at this point. Guys, I love this game. What can I tell you? It's just so good. He doesn't really have much of a Cupid's bow, it looks like. And his lips kind of come in at the bottom like that. So it's just gonna be me refining a lot. I really want to get them as close as possible. Let's try making the lips like just slight. Ooh, that's a bit closer. See, this is the hard part when you have so much customization. Makes it so nice, but also makes it a lot harder because it's like I have all these options to be able to create the character exactly how the character looks, but it's also kind of intimidating. It's like I have no excuse to not make this character look exactly how he looks in the game. Looks like his nostrils are kind of up a little. I'm in nose tip size. Nostril shape, yes. Yeah, his nostrils kind of go up like that. And then the bridge of his nose comes in a little more. I feel like that looks kind of right for the nose. I think the biggest part why they both look so similar is because they are both more comic book style games. Like they both have that comic book aesthetic. So that definitely lends to them having that similar style. There are eyebrows. A lot of this is just me re-clicking around and trying to figure it out. His eyebrows kind of like that. They come in a lot. Looks kind of like Lee, but not fully likely. I also went in the other day and downloaded some custom content, but I can't like see what options they are unless I click in them. So that makes it a little hard. I don't think I downloaded any hairs that would work for Lee though. No. The one I had might be the best option. That could like also work, but his hair is a little longer than that. I think this is the best one. Like it's definitely not it, but it's the best option that I'm seeing. And where is beards? There we go, facial hair. Okay, it's getting there now. The beard is helping. I love this character so much. Like I wanna make him look right. Oh, I messed up the head. Whoops, there we go. Okay. Something about his nose still isn't right. I feel like I'm being too much of a perfectionist right now too, and that is gonna take me like an hour per character. I think his nose is a little higher up, right there. And I need the forehead wrinkles. Are there no wrinkles I can add? See, this is good for me too, because now I'm just learning all the options there are. I don't see much body hair. Maybe I can add some like arm hair? I can't really tell if he has arm hair in these pictures or not. He wears like a long sleeve most of the time. Also, his shoulders are wider. Forehead wrinkles? Yeah, there we go. That helped a ton. Those forehead wrinkles, they add to the Lee effect. Let's work on the eyes a little bit. Looks like he has like dark brown eyes. There we go. And he definitely has some bags under his eyes because being in the zombie apocalypse is hard. Maybe that, and then like lower the opacity a little. Okay. Whoa, oops, it was purple for a second there. That's not what I wanted. See, I feel like it looks like him until I scroll out, and then I feel like it doesn't look like him. Something is off, and I don't know what it is, and it's making me angry. For beard, can I add more hair, like even more, like a shadow underneath? I can! Okay, he doesn't have it on his neck, he just has it there. Why in the picture does he look like that? I'm tempted to go back to the skin tone again. Let me try one more. Oh, I think that's it. I think that little switch, I think that's it. And then I think the highlights, I just don't really want any highlights. It's just not a part of this. I could do black, almost like the comic book look. Does that help or does that look strange? I think it might help with the comic book style. We'll leave it for now, and then I'll probably change my mind because that's all I do. Hopefully this is fun to watch and not just tedious for me going back and forth. And he needs to find a full body pic now. Oh, found one. Cool. I think he looks pretty similar. Let's see if I can get a shirt that looks like that. He has kind of a collared long sleeve shirt, and it's layered with like a long sleeve undershirt. I wish I could make it look really dirty because his shirt is definitely super dirty in the game. What is this top? Oh, that is not the top that Lee would wear. I mean, you look really cute in it, Lee, but in The Walking Dead, that would not be a good top to wear. Oh, this top looks a bit better than the white. Okay, I think his arms need to be different. Can I make his arms longer? Guys, I'm getting too picky again. I'm getting picky. Can I layer these? I can toggle between tucked in, tucked out, but can I put a shirt on top? I don't know. It's just not, the clothing option just doesn't fit. I might just have to do like, maybe I'll do it more like gray because the shirt has gone through a lot. We'll pretend it like it used to be a white shirt and then it got dirty from the zombie apocalypse. Or I could do this because he is wearing like that might be better actually, because he is wearing a rolled up kind of top, and then it's a bit of a darker blue. Then he's wearing some khaki pants, it looks like. That could work. And then his shirt is tucked out. Can I have it tuck out? I can. Yay! The shirt is still too pigmented though. There. Yes. And then the pants are a little lighter in color, but let me double check those are the pants I want. These ones look pretty similar too, because he doesn't really have any pockets that I'm seeing in the picture. His pants more like a greeny khaki, so let's like lean more towards the green. Then let's darken it up a little. Or is he wearing jeans? Now I can't tell. I'm like looking at the picture and I can't tell if it's a khaki or if it's like a really dirty jean. Oh no, I don't know. Now I'm looking at it more and it looks kind of like a Jean. Kind of like that. The pic I'm looking at, that looks similar. What shoes are you wearing, Lee? Lee, can I see your shoes? That sounds weird. What is that? Is that a business shoe? It's kind of hard to tell from the picture, but oh, not that. I think that's what it is, just in black. Not the best shoe to wear in a zombie apocalypse, I'll say that. And then he's wearing a watch. Okay, I don't think it's perfect, but I think it looks pretty similar to Lee. Like, you could tell it's Lee, I think, if you looked at her, right? Let's go into personality. Physique, he is like having to run around a lot, so probably 2. He is super smart, so probably 2 on that. Maybe a little less creativity. And the charisma part kind of depends on you. Since it is a story-based and choice-based game, you have to make the decisions for Lee because he's the character you're playing. So it really depends on if you're making Lee charismatic or not when you're answering stuff. Whenever I play, I try to play it a different way each time. It just kind of depends on what mood I'm in. But I'll say Lee is pretty charismatic. Vibe will be serious. Social perk, he's definitely gonna be good at being alone. You kind of need to be for the situation of a zombie apocalypse. A talent? Either technology or fitness, or jack of all trades. I'll say jack of all trades. Lifestyle, sleeping habits probably need to be an early bird. And cleaning habits, I think just normal. But yay, that's Lee! I feel pretty happy with this. And now let's make a character from The Wolf Among Us. I had to take a brief detour, but I'm back now, which you wouldn't know unless I didn't say anything. And now I'm going to create a character from The Wolf Among Us, another one of my favorites from the Telltale Games. And I want to make one of the princesses because it's fairy tales but in real life. So there's like Snow White, Belle, the Beast, Bigsby Wolf, which is the big bad wolf. And I'm going to make Snow White. Now in this game, Snow White is kind of helping Bigsby Wolf investigate stuff that is going on with the different fairy tale characters. So she's very helpful in like solving the mystery and everything. And she definitely looks very different from traditional Snow White because she's in like the everyday life instead. Getting the skin tones exactly how I want them is so hard. Highlights, I think I'll do what I did with Lee and do it as like black lines to get that more comic book look. That is awesome. Shadows. Let's actually change the blush because that's kind of distracting me. Her blush is kind of like that. Her lips are like dark red. Her lips, we can have it like she already has some like lip gloss on. I definitely like the Walking Dead series more than The Wolf Among Us, but this game is still really, really good. It's definitely what I binge played for like 2 whole days until I finished. I feel like it just really captures you. Snow kind of has like an oval face shape, I will say, which I'm not succeeding at doing right now. You think I would have gotten better using these controls, but I guess not. Maybe if I do start with her whole head first. Okay, I just changed the face shape because I was struggling to like figure out how to move certain pieces. So I think this face shape is a little more similar to Snow's. Her eyes are like a bright blue. No, kind of more like that blue. Yeah, I feel like that's getting there. And her nose kind of looks like it's more downturned from the picture I'm looking at. I feel like that looks pretty good. She has black hair. Her eyebrows are definitely different than that. They're kind of longer like this. Yeah, that looks really similar. Her eyebrows are more like close to her eye like that. And she wears her hair tied back in a little bun. I don't see anything like that. I mean, we could have it tied back like that, but that's just not given the Snow look. Oh, this one kind of, I think that might be the most similar option we have. Also, I didn't change her lips. She has a very prominent Cupid's bow. Her lip is like a bit higher like that. I feel like her upper lip is a little bigger like this. I wish we had like a wispy tied up hair because this one's still not exactly it, but it might be the best we have right now. Once the game is out a little longer, there's gonna be lots more custom content to add to the game as well. Actually, let's check my custom content that I can't see very well. Oh, that's cute. I really wish I didn't have to click through. Oh, actually, I feel like she does have her hair back, but this one kind of matches better because it's framing her face, because you can tell her hair is like kind of wavy and stuff. I think I might switch to this. I think this matches Snow's vibe better, just with like the wispiness of her hair. Then I will add some makeup. Oh, and eyelashes. I forgot we can add eyelashes. Then for makeup, we need some dark shadow around her eye. Yeah, and then she has like a tight liner. That works. I just wish under her eye was a bit darker. These ones, it's really hard for me to tell like where they're gonna be. And then she does have a red lip. It's like a pinky red. That looks pretty similar. That looks good. I feel like her skin tone is still off. That's a little closer. I think that looks more like her. And then she wears some earrings, some little hoops. Do have some hoops here, so that will be perfect. And she wears silver ones. Oh, I want both of them silver, not just one. And then she wears like a business jacket with a skirt. So let's go into dress shirts. She doesn't wear a tie, but it is like a button-up jacket. It's hard because we don't have like too many options right now. So we just kind of have to like make do kind of like that. I just wish it didn't have the tie. How do I make a khaki? Oh, that was close. Almost right there. And then if I lighten it, do not change the tie color. Oh, that's too bad. I can only change the little pockets. Well, we'll change those to blue because she does have blue detailings. Because she does wear like a blue shirt underneath. Then she wears a blue businessy skirt. Yeah, that kind of skirt works. That's actually perfect. Why can't I change the shirt underneath? Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, yay! Okay, I was just being silly. Perfect! And her shirt does have like flowers on it. It's really cute. No, it's not flowers, it's snowflakes because her name's Snow White. Cute. Is there a way I can make it a pattern? Maybe we can just do the little dots since it doesn't seem like I can add a pattern. And the dots can be like snow. And then let me change the buttons to match that color a bit better. Let me copy this color code and then I can make it match the skirt. Yay, cute. Okay, she is wearing like black heels with the outfit. So we could do that, do some black heels, and let's take off those socks. Let's not wear socks and heels together. And then it looks like her nails are red. Okay, so her name will be Snow White. I feel like she looks pretty similar, except like if the hair was back instead, then it would have been perfect. But I'm really happy with this. Snow White is like super smart, so I'm gonna have her at 3. Physique, I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll do 1 for that. Creativity, I can't remember if she does anything too creative or not. I'll do 1. And then I feel like she's pretty charismatic, so we'll do 2 for charisma. Vibe, I'm gonna say she's also pretty serious. I feel like she's pretty good at cooperating, so we'll do that. Talent will be jack of all trades as well. Sleeping habits, I can't remember if she's up late or up early. I'm gonna say, I feel like most of the scenes are at night, so I'm gonna say night owl. And cleaning habits, she is pretty neat from what I've seen. So here's Snow White from The Wolf Among Us. I do think the styles of the games are pretty similar. I feel like Paralives is more cutesy, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even remember the height slider. I don't even know how tall Snow would be. We have this awesome tool and I completely forget it. Oh, it shows where Lee is on the height. Oh, that's cool. I honestly don't know how tall Lee is either. So yeah, I feel like the styles are pretty similar from what I'm seeing here. Paralives is definitely more like a cutesier version, and I definitely think Telltale leans more towards the cartoony aesthetic. It definitely translates really well into Paralives, and I think it looks awesome. They don't look exact, of course, but I did my best, okay? That's it for today's video. I have lots more plans for videos, so more is gonna be coming out soon. Let me know other content you'd like to see, and if you did enjoy this, please be sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time, friends. Bye!